What's up, everyone? Let's get started. Today, I'm going to demonstrate how DearERP works and how does the direct mode and module mode works. Right hand of my screen, you can see it's a Odoo. It's a completely newly set up Odoo instance created in Odoo.sh. You can see it here. It doesn't have anything. Let me refresh my screen. It doesn't have anything installed. So I am connected to the same project, the DearERP. The screen which you are seeing right now is a DearERP. So I can just I'm in a direct mode. So basically I'll tell you the difference between the direct mode and module mode. In the direct mode, you can apply changes immediately to the Odoo directly. So rollback, if you have to do rollback something, you'll have to do it manually. So this is best for the configuring the Odoo and like installing modules, configuring settings, configuring accounting, currencies, lot numbers. So what products you can do if you want, if you have a task that needs to be done on Odoo UI that you do not know, you can directly type in English or any other language in direct mode. It will do it for you. The other one is the module mode. Module mode is basically it generates the code for you, all the modules that are required, so that you can just push it to the GitHub and it will be automatically synced to the Odoo.sh or any other thing whichever you're using, and then you can start using that module. All right. So currently I'm in a direct mode of this project. I have connected to this instance. So let me ask it to install sales, CRM, and purchase modules for me. No need to type in English. You can type in Hindi, Gujarati, or whichever language you like. You can type in any other language that you want. So it can basically understand and perform the task for you. So it is now trying to connect to the instance and trying to execute the task. Sometimes it actually takes more time. Uh, Usually depends on the task that is required. So yeah, let's wait for a minute or so. In the meantime, we can also just refresh and we can also continue doing the task that we are doing here. So we a direct mode offers one more mode called write mode, wherein if you enable that, the connected instance is in you can connect that instance in a write mode. That means you can ask it to create some sample products, you can ask it to configure this thing or that thing, install this module or that module. So you can do all the right tasks. If you turn it off and ask it to do this, ask it to do install a module, it won't do it because it's in a read-only mode. So that is one benefit of it. So whenever you connect to that instance, you can just click on this button, open Odoo, that will open the instance directly. You can also just refresh and see. Now you can see it is installing. I think it's still in progress. It has installed sales. This is good for the executing tasks on your Odoo instance. Uh, for example, if you want to configure some taxes, if you want to configure routing, if you want to configure something in bill of materials, you want to configure anything that Odoo have. So you can just say it and it will directly connect and execute. Let me see, we got a reply here. All three modules has been successfully installed: sales, CRM, and purchase. You can see it here, and it also gives you the URL that we can open. Let me refresh this screen again. You can see sales, CRM, and purchase modules are installed. All right, now what we can do, let's see if we can have any products. We don't have any demo data, we don't have any products. Let me ask you to create some sample products. Create some sample products, 5 of them. Sample products, 5 of them. It can it can think by itself and come up with some names of the products, and it can go ahead and create that for you. So what will it do is, so when you prompt something, it will understand and it will connect to your instance, because it knows instance can be anything of staging instance or testing instance. So you can connect to it, and it will analyze what are all the products there, and it will create the sample products and insert them here. While it is doing, you can refresh and see also there is nothing wrong in that. So what's the difference? What's the difference between ChatGPT and DearERP? ChatGPT is basically a text-based thing where you ask something, it gives you response in text. What about the Odoo 19 AI? Odoo 19 is AI is very good. Basically, you can ask it to what are all the like pending invoices, what are all the sale orders that has been cancelled. You can ask these kind of questions, which is very good. But however, Dear ERP is an implementation AI. It will do the configuration for you. It can do whatever that can be done using the Odoo UI. It can do directly, and we have the module mode that you can create the modules as well. Let's see here, it has created the five sample products: the wireless Bluetooth headphones, office chair, stainless steel something, the water bottle, and these are the things. It has given you a link to open directly. We can also just refresh and see. I have refreshed it. Now you can see these products has been created. So what else can be done? We can do the configurations. We can just play around with it, and we can set up. Let's say you this. I think this tool is very good and helpful for the Odoo partners. If you are a budding Odoo partner that you do not know much about Odoo, the deeper into the Odoo, if you are not deeper into the Odoo, based on the requirements of the client, you can set up the instance first, and then try to set up everything, feed the data and everything, and then you can test it out, give the instance to the client for testing and all. So if everything is fine, that is fine. If you need more customizations, you can go to the module mode and create the modules and do the customizations. Everything you just type in any language, it can understand and build the modules for you. So let me do one more thing here. Let's say, but this is not recommended in direct mode, but I'm just demonstrating you what it can do. Create a custom field named, say, GST number in sale order and make it mandatory. This is not the recommended feature. I'm just demonstrating you the capabilities of DearERP. But the point here is, this creating custom fields, creating customizations are not recommended in direct mode, because the changes are going to directly happen in the database. You don't have a GitHub repo or anything that you can uninstall and do the stuff. But I just want to demonstrate what the DearERP is capable of. When I show you the module mode, we can do all this stuff. You can create KPIs. You can create a lot of things. If you are if you have a website that you want something needs to be changed, create more pages, create call to actions and everything, you can do in a module mode, which is recommended way. There is no confusion. You can just do it in the module mode. The direct mode is a direct mode that you can just connect and do the stuff. Let's say if you're an accountant that you have a list of transactions that needs to be reconciled. You can ask it to do, like, if you're spending on Google, let's say that can you please reconcile all the Google transactions. It will filter out all the Google transactions and figure out all the bills or anything that are the created and that need or something needs to be created. It will figure out that stuff and do the reconciliation for you one by one. If you ask it like do it one by one, you can just review and do one by one. If you have a dashboard that can show you the reports, which is well and good, that is the recommended way. But however, if you are in an agency that you want a report that you cannot see from here on the UI, that you want some report, that you can ask it. You can ask it to forecast the sales. You can ask it to generate a report that can be directly shown here. For reports, you can just put it in a read-only mode because we are not modifying anything in Odoo directly. We can just put it in read-only mode and ask all kinds of reports and everything that will be displayed directly here. Sale order, I think. GST number is already there. I think I should have shown you the first. Usually, sale order doesn't ship with the GST number custom field here. So this has created the custom field here directly. So yeah, so you can do some customizations in direct mode also, but that is not recommended from my end. All right. Now, while it is doing the task, we can just go to switch to the module mode. So, welcome to the module mode. The module mode wherein you can link your GitHub repo. This is my linked GitHub repo. You can create any project. So here is how it works. You create a new project and connect it in a direct mode and do all the direct mode tasks. And you create another project and connect it in a module mode and do all the module related tasks. Okay. Now, what kind of module we can generate? So we have GST number already. Let's say create a custom field in sale order named Uh, so, this is not the usual real use case, but I'm just telling you the mobile number. Uh, and I hit enter. What it will do is, as it is already connected to your GitHub, the right side part is a module editor where you can see all the generated code. The left side part is a prompt section where you can ask something to do. So you can ask it to build a basic module and improvise on top of it. Or if you have any requirement documents, you can do the attachment here and then ask it to follow it. And after installing, what if you get an error? What if you get a RPC error? If you get any RPC error, you can just copy paste that error over here. It will understand, it will guide you and also fix the code you can directly push. Once the code is ready, we have the connected repo here. We can just push the changes. If I just click it now, I have only the one change. Let's see if we have the. I can just click on the refresh here. Now you see it is creating a mobile number customization module. So this is the manifest file. These are the models that are being affected. This is the code that is generated. It also write the tests, and this is the view that displays the field. Okay. While we are doing this, we can also switch to the another project and see. For the previous project, we got the response. It says the GST number is created. This is the field. It is directly created in the database. It has created the form view, list view, and search view directly in the database. Remember, this is direct mode. Customizations are not recommended in direct mode. It is recommended to do in the module mode. In the module mode, it generates the module for you. Let's wait for this module to complete. You can just press this refresh button every now and then so that you can see. So how much time it will take to generate a module? So it depends on the requirement. Let's say you have a poultry management system that you want to develop. If you have a specs document, it will follow the document. Otherwise, if you just say like poultry management system, it will research about it and it will create the module for you, which will be definitely a basic version of it. You can build on top of it. You can ask it to improvise this, create that, like that. The module is almost created. Models, security, and everything is there. It is just concluding. Let's wait. Usually for a bigger modules like poultry or laundry or anything, it takes about like 20 minutes or so to completely generate the module for you, and you can test it on your Odoo.sh instance. I'll show you that. Now I got the reply. It is done. Show you here the sales module. This is the structure it has created. This is the field it has created. The mobile number, the phone widget is clickable. So it showed you everything, and we got the module ready. We can just go to sync and click on push changes. And all the things that are listed here, I can say like initial commit and push the changes. Now the warning window will pop up because we are pushing directly to this main branch, which is not recommended at all. For the demonstration purpose only, I just directly pushing to the main. It is recommended to connect either a staging or a testing environment so that you can push it to it. So for the main, we will get a warning so that you need to type in main and then push it. So it will directly push. Yeah, all the commits are pushed. So if I go to my odoo.sh, you can see the build is started. So as soon as you push it to the GitHub, odoo.sh has this the feature that it can detect that the new push happened and it will build the queue, build the instance. Let's wait for it to complete. All right, this is done. So let's go back and see. If I just click on new, it won't be the mobile number won't be here. So we'll enable the developer mode. Scroll down in the settings, enable the developer mode, go back and go to the apps. You can update the apps list. Once you update the apps list, you can come back here and check the name of the module that is created, sale underscore mobile underscore number. That's the one that you need to search for. Once you search it, it will be available here. You can activate it. Now it is done. Let me check in the sales. Click on new. Now you see the mobile number. So this is just a simple customization. But the point here is you can build an entire module that is required. It will place a separate icon for the poultry as an example. You can open it and you start using it. Alright guys, this is all about DearERP. If you have any questions or feedback, I'm always be available. Thank you guys. I hope you like it.